we will see what happens. But thanks
One
for
more
joining
prediction,
us.
I will say though.
Oh yes, go for it.
Yes.
Go for it.
One
100%.
more. We have the All-Star Game MVP.
Oh, I'm sorry.
MVP.
I didn't know which one. Okay, thank God I didn't put. I thought they
Looks
were
the same. Looks the same.
It does. Okay, so this is good. I gotta wait. Give me a second. So if someone else who has theirs, go for it. I gotta think.
I'm okay. I've been thinking about this for most of the time with the name scrolling on the bottom. Team OGs. We all picked Team OG. We picked Team
So it's gotta be
Shaq.
someone from them.
Right. So to me, it's like, okay, if we want to go bias, Brown and Tatum. I'm kind of like, I was like, oh, maybe Brown, because Brown is like the guy who like comes out there with an FU energy.
Right.
Tatum's won an All-Star MVP, I will say, but I think I have to go with the player that's playing in his home arena.
Okay.
Steph Curry. And it's always somebody, I will say, the All-Star MVP is usually a bigger star. It's usually not somebody who's down on the totem pole. It's one of those bigger star names. I think Steph Curry, home arena, hasn't been shooting as well as he has been this season as past seasons or his entire career, but Steph Curry in his home arena for this All-Star game, I think he's going to come out. I think he's going to shoot as many times as humanly possible, and he just has the most potential to rack up the points in this situation, especially on this team. Because I think other guys, I look at Brown and Tatum, I go, how much playing time are they going to get with LeBron and Kevin Durant on the team? We already saw this in the Olympics where it was, Durant, LeBron, put him out there. Brown's not even on the team. Tatum's on the bench. So it's like, are we going to see that again play out? Another guy I thought was maybe Damian Lillard, but I think Steph Curry I think this is his setting for this specific All-Star game. And I think he won the All-Star game MVP in Cleveland. So, Steph Curry, we've seen him win a finals before in Cleveland, finals in Golden State. Maybe this is his time to win an All-Star game MVP in Cleveland and an All-Star game MVP at the San Francisco Chase Center Bay Area, not the Oracle Arena anymore, where he won his past championships, but in Oakland, not in Oakland, California.
I have a question: do coaches still get recognized at? Are coaches still getting invited to the All-Star games, or are they just having?
Yeah, they're getting.
Okay.
Wait, no, I don't know.
Like Shaq is
I think Shaq is on the bench. Yeah.
Really?
But again, you go back to our point. We don't know. We couldn't tell you.
So no coaches are getting any recognition during All-Star break.
Well, no, that's not. No, they are appointing. They appointed. I believe the. I'm blanking on his name. Oh my god. Dagnall for the West, and then for the East, it's Quinn Snyder of Cleveland, I believe, or not Quinn Snyder.
Kenny Atkinson.
Kenny Atkinson.
So they just did best records, I guess.
Right. But that's normally what it is. It's usually the 1 seed coaches. So, yeah.
It's funny in the past we've had like the 1 seed kind of be up and down at the time of the All-Star break, and it's like, oh man, the one game before All-Star break, somebody else is the 1 seed, and then the coaching staff is like, oh, we don't get to go to Aruba anymore. We have to go to Toronto for the All-Star game.
For my All-Star game prediction, I love the Steph pick. I do. Homer. I kind of follows my buddy Hield trend. Home arena guy. I could see it. I really like Dame because didn't Dame win it last year though?
I feel like he has an All-Star game MVP.
Yeah, I believe Dame won it last
over
year.
And over again. It's like
he is, and obviously Tatum and Brown. Tatum already has one. I could see Brown doing it, but again, I don't know how much time he's going to get. Could Durant do it? LeBron. So I'm going to join you, Seamus.
Pull back a little bit.
Yeah,
I think he's going to try, but he's going to be more of a playmaker, not a pure scorer. Like he's going to dunk the ball and go crazy from that perspective.
I'm going to join you on Steph Curry. I think Curry does. In home arena, I think he's going to get a lot of shots up. I think it's LeBron, Durant, and Curry show. And I'm going to go Steph. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot, actually.
So I have to be the Celtics guy.
Do it. Hey, there's got to be one. There's got to be one. Yeah, come on, do it. No shame in it either. I was close to doing it. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
I think it's time. This is a great opportunity for Jason Tatum to get the torch passed down to him with these OG players he's playing along with. If he is able to outshine LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry in a national televised All-Star game, and you see Jason Tatum getting the looks that he should have been receiving during the Team USA run, because you look at this roster that he's playing on. What is it? I think almost all of them were on the Team USA roster, except for Damian Lillard and Harden, I believe.
Right.
Everyone
And
else
then Kyrie will be replacing Davis, obviously, as mentioned by Seamus.
Yeah, so these guys all were a part of that Team USA roster where he was shelled off. He was not able to get the minutes that he deserved or get the minutes that he should have received during that run. So I think that it's a great opportunity for Jason Tatum to show out and have a huge performance on during the All-Star game and really get some more respect and put that prowess amongst his name and really try to stick his name amongst the OGs and be that transition into the next level of All-Stars.
And I'll say this, AD not playing opens up probably the Tatum playing the big man area. So Tatum could get a lot of run on this team.
I'm going to mention this too. Franco, you kind of alluded to it just now, but one thing that needs to be mentioned with these all-star teams or with specifically how they're arranged, Brown and Tatum, they're getting that respect right now from the league. They're 100% getting that respect. I
They're
mean, obviously,
called OGs.
I mean, yeah, they have a championship under their belt. Now they're on the OG All-Star team, and they've been past All-Stars. You see the young All-Star team. I mean, really, the two other arrangements they don't really fit into. It's the international guys, Brown and Tatum, both American, and which is actually weird. Internationally, we have a couple of Americans on that squad. Maybe that international plus one American, two Americans. One's an injury replacement, though. I will say Trae Young. But the other team is the younger guys, and those are more of the first time All-Stars, second time real young players. So Brown and Tatum don't fit into that category. Now we're looking at them, they're defending champions. I mean, out of everybody here, they're the two guys who have rings on their finger from last season, from last year, and they're on the OG team. I mean, that's definitely a lot of respect to Brown and Tatum, and it's very crazy to see how far they've come from. We were watching them in the Rising Stars game in Los Angeles a couple of years ago, wearing unfortunately the Minneapolis Lakers colors, which was just horrendous when they were there at the Rising Stars game together. But they were at the Rising Stars game. It just felt like a couple of years ago, and now all of a sudden they're on Team OG's Team Shaq with LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden, all of the guys that we actually consider the real OGs of this game. Kyrie Irving as well, Damian Lillard, the real OGs of this game, and Brown and Tatum. They're laced onto that roster with everybody else. That is a huge nod and some respect to Brown and Tatum there for sure. And that's where I think Brown and Tatum, maybe we think about this like, oh, are they going to get the minutes? Oh, Brown didn't make the Olympic team. Tatum,
they're going to get minutes.
It's like defending champions. They know they've been disrespected in the past. I know this is about ratings ultimately at the end of the day, so they're going to try to present the LeBron, Curry, Durant. That's really the big three on this team in terms of the biggest eyeball drawers, right? Is LeBron, Curry, and Durant. But at the same time, I look at it and go, well, Tatum and Brown, they're actually the youngest player. They're the youngest OGs on this team. And right now, they're actually trying to build a legacy for themselves because kind of going back on a Celtics point, even though we're not on a post-game show right now, is the Celtics team is trying to go back-to-back. And at this point in time, it could be a season in which the Celtics go back-to-back, start forming that dynasty narrative a little bit. And we all know that does take a while to actually form. And over the years, Brown and Tatum, they could be the Currys, the LeBrons, the Durants in the future because they're in a big enough market with a historic team and they have a historic opportunity in front of them as well in terms of potentially going back to back with the Boston Celtics this year. I mean, if you do that, you're in the same conversation as guys like Bill Russell and Larry Bird. And unfortunately, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, they were never able to go back to back. But I mean, they made two finals and they won one of them, almost won another. Game 7, Kendrick Perkins didn't play, unfortunately. That one still just hurts from back then. But
if KG doesn't get hurt in
09,
they go back to back.
Yeah, and then Kevin Garnett hurt, of course, as you mentioned. But Brown and Tatum, it's a lot of respect for Brown and Tatum on this particular All-Star weekend, regardless of that's what also actually gets me about this format is like Brown and Tatum, we're going through, we're going through history with them right now, and they have to play the rising stars. Like I want to see him play Wembanyama. I want to see him play Jokic. Like I don't want to see him play Dalton Connect out there.
Right.
Like I hope Dalton Connect is a future All-Star, because if he's not, I mean, Brown and Tatum, like, these are the guys, the OGs, and they're going to just be playing the rising stars. Keep going back on that point. So gotta get off of it, because my goodness, that's been the theme. Like, yes, we do want to apologize to everybody, because
we do.
Most of this special has just been bad format, but that's what it needed to be for. Because oh my goodness,
hopefully
the
Adam
format
Silver
is just that is the theme. It's been terrible. It's been absolutely terrible.
It has. And hopefully Adam Silver stumbles on this, because honestly, there are some changes that need to happen. Right. And maybe we'll change the headline to the simple fixes to All-Star Weekend. But guys, again, thank you for joining in, watching this live stream special, this All-Star Weekend special. Again, we'll have you back at the end of All-Star break for the Celtics versus Sixers on the return of the second half of the NBA season. Celtics, on a Celtics standpoint, they're looking to get things back, so it'll be exciting. They obviously entered the All-Star break hot. We're going to get to see Brown and Tatum Sunday night compete in the All-Star game. And guys, again, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications as well. And guys, I heard this thing. I don't know if it's true, but if you mention the like button, it glows up in the comments. So as well, we appreciate the support. If you could throw down that like. And again, guys, you've been crushing it on the support, and hopefully we've been crushing it on our end. So again, super excited for the next time we're going to be seeing you guys is the second half of what hopefully is another Celtics title run on a back-to-back push, guys. Again, thank you so much. Cue the music. I know it's the All-Star Game special. Yeah, it might not deserve it, but cue the music, guys. Thank you.